It is time for us to start a new series here. It is going to be a study of the book of James. It's going to be called Real Faith, not R-E-A-L, which it is about real faith, but real faith, as in faith that is hooked on Jesus and that is being drawn toward Jesus. So we're going to be looking at the book of James for the next several weeks. But before we do that, and today we're going to talk about how we have real faith is faith that fights trials and temptations. That's chapter 1 of James. Real faith is faith that fights trials and temptations. But before we get into that, I need to talk to you about how good of a dancer I am. Y'all didn't know that. I know that you weren't thinking that. I know you were thinking that he probably has two left feet and that he has no rhythm, but you would be wrong. I am an excellent dancer. No, honestly, I'm an excellent dancer in the same way that Rain Man was an excellent driver, and that is that I'm not a good dancer. And saying so doesn't make it so. I could stand up here all day long and say, yeah, I'm a good dancer. I'm not a good dancer. However, there is one dance that I am pretty good at. Okay? There is one dance that I am pretty good at. You've probably seen it before, the old cast and reel. You know that one? Okay? You know, this is how Kristen and I met. We were in the club. None of this is true, by the way. We were in the club, and we just been dancing, and I got the Elaine dance down. We've been dancing, and I was sweaty, and I glisten when I sweat. And she spotted me from across the room, and I spotted her, and it was like love at first sight, right? So I pull out the old fishing rod. And I just cast it. And it hooks her in the mouth, and I reel her in, right? And she flops like a fish and comes in, and eventually I catch her, okay? Not true. Not how we met. Not even close. We would never do that. But all jokes aside, I want to envision our relationship with God as a weird sort of fishing. It's a fishing in which God catches us on the hook in a way that's actually good for us. Okay? It's a type of fishing in which God catches us on the hook in a way that's actually good for us. He tells us the gospel, and we swallow the hook because He knows that because we know that His gospel and the truth of getting closer to Him is going to take us to a greater pond in which we can live.